ladies and gentlemen, my name's Kevtastic. This is somewhat of a trial run of some new software that my friend Nero's hooked me up with to do some video game capturing. Timing's pretty good because I've just got the new Mario Kart DLC Pack 1, so I thought I'd have a quick playthrough of that. I've been a Mario Kart player, 20 years now, since the first one came out, so I should be more than capable. But yeah, I'm just glad it's the first DLC I've ever really downloaded for a game because it's a big selling point. Good price, new tracks. Gonna give it a spin on 150cc and probably go with Tanuki Mario because he looks pretty sweet. So yeah, let's check it out, see how this software works. And apparently I'm not a big fan of the bikes, so I'm not going to bother with the bikes, but let's give the old DS car a go. But yeah, let's give this a spin, and I'd recommend probably getting it in this case. Right, Yoshi Circuit, which was off my favourite version of Mario Kart, which is Double Dash on the GameCube. I have many memories of playing that while I was at uni with my old mates. Obviously they've pimped this one out a fair bit, so let's give it a spin and see what you think. I've already missed the bloody dash at the start. It's me not concentrating. I've already wasted the mushroom at the old shortcut I used to remember this there. It got to the point with Double Dash on the GameCube where, me and my friends would never race against computer because we got too damn good at it. And we didn't even really use the old snaking trick either. Yeah, we'd use the dashes, but only on corners. We'd rarely use them on straights. But we would be setting crazy times on like 150cc special cup on there. And it'd end up, we'd always just be racing each other because the one-player mode just wasn't a challenge anymore. And that's one good thing about, obviously, the Wii and the DS and 3DS and this version is the sort of online play, because it just brings the longevity of the game. I mean, not to say I still wouldn't play Double Dash, but just the challenge factor of the longevity, you get to play all these other people. I mean, like I was saying, with my friend Nero hooking me up with this piece of kit so I can capture footage. I mean, he's often playing Mario Karts from, obviously on the 3DS, and then when this came out, because he does a lot of streaming on Twitch, and he gets to meet all these people over the world to race against, and obviously he's always going to keep coming back to them games because they get people involved, and it keeps the game fresh. Always new challenges. Like, I'll play this online occasionally. I haven't for a little while. I might do it again now I've got the new tracks to play. Yeah, I mean, more often than not I don't do very well online. There's people who are proper hardcore at this game and I'm not well with anymore. But there's not a lot for me to say about this new track. I mean, hence, to me, it's something I've been used to for a long time playing a Double Dash. It's quite a lot of corners for one of the tracks on Mario Kart 8 though. A lot of fast corners. I'm blowing this in this last lap, aren't I? I'm really done now. Well, there used to be a shortcut down here, but I don't know, it's not there anymore. Maybe I'm forgetting where things are. I've blown this right at the end, haven't I? Poor. That's a poor last lap, very poor. So I've got a lot of work to do if I want to pick up any trophy on this one. Right, onwards. Let's check out the next one. Right, this obviously I remember playing Excite Bike when I was a kid. And it's cool that Nintendo are throwing in these other franchises. Obviously, you got the Legend of Zelda track in the DLC pack. This is looking like quite a straightforward level. A lot of jumps, so chance of the little speed jumps. Oh, that's hilarious. Oh man, I'm getting battered already. Need to pick up some coins. So, you know, Excitebike was always quite fun on the NES, and you obviously had the chance to make your own levels, which has got to be one of the, you know, real early attempts at designing your own stuff. That's one thing about the levels that Grumpy Stray. It kind of reminds me of Baby Park a little bit on the GameCube. It's kind of mayhem, you know. There's just stuff going on all the time. Use my patch on. Yeah, I'm struggling to. Again, can't see it coming. But yeah, man, this level is quite just manic. Good time to get your jumps though. And one of the few levels where you're thinking, yeah, green shells could actually cause some mayhem here. I like the music as well. That's kind of a throwback to the old Excitebike games as well. 2 coins, that's terrible. I want to get some top speed, I've got to pull it out the bag of it. Oh. See, the only thing is, right, you know, if I'm going to get any views on this and then potentially any some new friends on Nintendo online to play against, I'm really going to have to up my game because you're guys going to be watching. You're like, well, this dude's not much part, what's the point of racing him? It's not a challenge. So yeah, so far levels, you know, Yoshi's Circuit. I'm still waiting for them to release my favourite levels from the GameCube on the newer games. You know, like they've done the remakes on the DS and the 3DS and this now since the GameCube one. But like some of the levels on Special Cup, Bowser's Castle on the GameCube is probably one of my favourite. Is my favourite ever track. And the Wario Coliseum, I think it was as well. Such a great design. Can't wait to see that in beautiful HD at some point. Always find the lightning cheap, man. And then, look at me, I'm getting battered here. It's harsh right at the end again. You get battered in such a way. And then 6th again. Last lap again, getting destroyed. It's one thing that is definitely not as bad on this one, but on the Wii version of Mario Kart is probably my least favourite of them all. And I think a lot of people have said the same. You get punished for being a good racer by being near the top because it's constant a barrage of weapons against you when you're doing well, which I get up to a certain level. It keeps sort of new players who aren't very good still in the mix. That seemed a little bit like the Wii just then, but it's just the way that level is, you know, flat, constant stuff. I like the design of this one, Dragon Driftway. This looks cool. A lot of the big on the anti-gravity by the looks of it, which is cool, but it often gets me tilted in my head. You probably noticed that. Always did love the triple shell stuff for that, just people driving into the enemy causing a bit of damage. It's quite a beautiful level. That's the one thing you got to love about Nintendo. They'll get the very best out of their hardware. Graphics wise, I mean, looking at this will compete with anything colourful on the next gen consoles. But you know, a lot of Xbox One and PS4 games are all about realistic graphics, which are a lot duller than this. I mean, I'm 30 years old now, but I couldn't even call myself a real gamer anymore. I'm a retro gamer and I'll still play Nintendo. And I'll play FIFA with friends, and that's about it. But I'm not one for sitting there for a Call of Duty game, giving someone abuse online. It's not my thing. This is a cool, well-designed level. The track is quite thin, you know, and obviously there's a lack of edges in places. But it's unique, you know. I've not really seen a level like this before in a Mario Kart game. I like it. It's just different. Whereas I know some of the DLC levels are obviously remakes, which is fine, and then there's another snowy base level I think in the DLC. And to be honest, that the snow one in the regular Mario Kart 8, I can't remember what it's called, where you're constantly going down. That's an awesome level. Makes me want to play it right now. We're coming up for another shameful 6th place finish at this rate. Need a bit of luck on my side. I got a bit lucky with them red shells. Okay, I snuck third then, I'll be honest, that wasn't great. As in convincing from my part, but it's put me okay, I've got a very, very outside shot of finishing the top 3 looking at it. 10 points off, it's not looking good, is it? Still, let's get through to this last one. Check it out. Now's the time to buy a Wii U, people, if you haven't bothered. It's you know, everyone I've spoke to has got one. They absolutely adore it. It's not just Nintendo fanboys. You know, I'm talking real gamers. There's stuff on here that you're just not going to get elsewhere. And it's worth the investment alone. It's cheaper than you're going to pay for a new console. I think a lot of people last time they did get a Wii and a 360 or a PS3. I've just screwed that again. That's what I'm talking. But the Wii U is, you know, I have people around. It's just a lot of fun. Okay, this is going to be something. And I think a new F-Zero game is due on the Wii U or 3DS, to be honest. I was always a major fan of the SNES one. Good memories of popping into Boots in Kettering to play that they had on show for God knows, it seemed like forever. I've actually downloaded it on my Wii U. It's still a fun game, very fast, very awesome. Great soundtrack as well. So it's cool they're throwing in an F-Zero level on here. I know they've got the F-Zero thing on Nintendo Land as well. So I hope they're not kind of just trying to give us this as a stopgap as opposed to nothing at all in the future in the F-Zero world. Because yeah, like I say, I was a real big fan. The GameCube one was awesome. And I loved the ones on the Game Boy Advance as well because they were throwbacks to the SNES ones. And it's good races. There's a lot of skill to master them games on the bigger leagues. Whereas on Mario Kart you can get lucky. That was all that talent. So far so decent on here. I haven't mastered the use of this boomerang thing. I rarely hit people with it. I often get hit by it. And I seem to have only got one throw like that. That was quite right anymore. Tilted my head all over the place. You know what, I used to take the mick out of my sister when we were kids and we'd play like Mario 3, the platform was curvy and stuff. Because she'd always lift the pad up to do jumps and stuff. And now I'm doing it with my turning of the head to get with the movement of this. It's something similar. Don't tell us that. Oh, I was blown this at the end again. Yes, I did. I could have finished a swift second there, I think, but it still wouldn't have been enough. Nowhere near enough for me to actually get on the leaderboard. So I'll take my shameful 5th place finish, and I'll leave that as part 1 of the DLC. I say review. I've really just talked about Mario Kart in general. But yes, like I say, this is very much a test of the equipment I've got and my camera and whatnot to see how things work out. But I will put this online. If it works out, then I'll be obviously shooting more videos. Me and my friend Rudy on Blackheart TV, you can find him on YouTube. We're going to be shooting some gamer videos on this very couch. Be a lot of retro-minded stuff, talking about our history as fans of retro gaming. But yes, I'll get onto the DLC, 8 other tracks. Maybe talk about some of the other karts and stuff, because you know, I've still yet to find my favourite kart in Mario Kart 8, or my favourite character, to be honest. I'm always in and out of picking favourites in online and never really mastering anybody, so I need to get my A game on and figure that out. But cheers for watching. Leave your comments, share this around. I'm sure there's, well, with Mario Kart TV, there's thousands of Mario Kart videos around, but I appreciate the love. Thank you very much for watching. Cheers.